Turn up by way of introduction. My name is Harry Lee. On behalf of our owners and the brilliant team here at Harcourt's Wantirna, it is our pleasure in welcoming you as participants of the auction for this very unique residence here at number 4 Nina Place. Now, assisting me, you've got the whole team very well represented here. If you were to have any questions whatsoever, feel free to speak with one of my colleagues. They'll be more than glad to lend a hand. For those of you determined to be our new owner, I certainly wish you courage in your endeavours. Just be with confidence, knowing that I am simply here to assist and guide you in reaching your real estate ambitions. But before we do commence the bidding process, I will quickly cover the rules of the auction and run through the terms and conditions in which you may purchase. Now, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting any bids or offers on a property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders. Now, it does prohibit bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will use during an auction to indicate I'll be making a bid on behalf of the owner will be vendor bid, and by law, only I, as your auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Now, made available for your perusal, the auction documentations, they indicate that the property we are selling today is identified on Certificate of Title of Volume 9527, Folio 314. Here being lot number 16 on plan of subdivision 141202, a walloping 767 square metres of land, more or less, of course, together with all improvements and fixtures, to us more commonly known as number 4 Nina Place here in Wantirna. Now, the chattels involved with today's sale are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and electric light fittings of a permanent nature. You will sign today a cash and unconditional contract within which there are no cooling off periods. For the successful bidder amongst you, your obligations are simply twofold. One, it is to autograph the paperwork acknowledging the terms, the conditions and the price of the auction. Secondly, it is to pay a deposit equivalent to a humble 10% of the final sale value, with the balance due at settlement, preferably within 30 to 60 days. By bidding here, you are telling me that you have read and approved all relevant documentation. It is at this time I'll kindly ask for any questions, or else I'll simply take your silence as an assumption that you fine-looking people do understand. Good. Okay, folks, to me, when it comes to buying great real estate, there are certain things you look for, what I consider essentials, and I really do believe 4 Nina Place certainly ticks all the boxes. Number one, we all know location and position. Now, I think you can all agree that from a location perspective, we do have it all. We're in one of the best pockets here in Wantirna. You are not only in an elevated position and in a quiet court position where you get to, I guess, experience tranquility, particularly for the families amongst us, but most importantly, you are convenient, you've got convenient accessibility to the best that our wonderful suburb and municipal has to offer. Great schooling. We are surrounded by it all. You're just a few moments away, some walking, obviously some of it driving distance. Academic excellence is all but assured for that younger generation if that is vitally important to you. If you're looking for a retail perspective, weekly, of course, you can go to City of Knox shopping complex there. That's one of the largest complexes going around here in Melbourne, soon to be one of the largest complexes in the southern hemisphere, with all the changes that are going to be taking place there. The evolution, absolutely unbelievable. If you look at, I guess, reserves, gardens, tree-lined streets, you're surrounded by that. Importantly, what I love about this actual position, we get vistas and wonderful views of the ranges and the mountains as well. As you can see where we are standing, slightly elevated, you get to experience wonderful, wonderful natural vistas of the actual mountains, which you don't necessarily always get if you're not in the right spot. So that particular box, as I mentioned, is definitely ticked. Secondly, land. When you buy property, what grows in value is land. We all know that. When it appreciates in value over time, land is what grows, and we've got 760 plus square meters worth. This is absolutely unbelievable, folks. This is a large land allotment. You've got bigger than average around here, about 30 to 40% larger than normal blocks. So that's something that will give you good stability and certainly comfort for years to come. Last but not least, a home that is absolutely comfortable, particularly for a family lifestyle. If you think about it, folks, you walk inside and you can see everything's done. You don't need to lift a finger when you move in. It's certainly unique in its floor plan. You can see you've got split levels, which I absolutely love, from the living spaces downstairs, I guess, to the bedrooms, to the middle area and the upstairs area, giving you segregated living, which means that you get to enjoy, I guess, a lovely, harmonious family lifestyle where sometimes you are together downstairs, but sometimes you have that privacy between yourselves as well, which is essential when it comes to, I guess, family harmony, like I mentioned. So folks, a brilliant property here with 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms spread over multiple levels on a land allotment, 767 square meters, and of course, a position that cannot be beat. The only thing I believe we are lacking, I guess, is our new owner, our new family member, and that's what we're here to find out who that will be. So without further ado, in your hands now, I'm calling for an opening bid here for number 4 Nina Place. Where shall we begin? Name your figure. Where do we say go?
700.
There we go. Bright start. Welcome in. Good luck. At $700,000. And from here, I love to think we'll travel in, 25s on the advance. Could I say 725? At $700,000, let's use that as a base to work with. Launching in 25s, could I say 7 1/4? Surely should only be instinctive bidding, folks. At $700,000, calling for 25s. Don't let inhibitions hold you back. This is your time to take control. At $700,000, calling for 25s once. At $700,000 now, twice. At $700,000, here for substantial living. At $700,000 and going, third and final time. At $700,000, could I say 7 1/4? Well, folks, I'm 7 1/4. Welcome in. Good luck. At $725,000 now, young family back against you. 750 it is. Naturally at 7 1/2. Could I say 775, sir? At $750,000, bid is back against you now with the counter there at 7 1/2. Could I say 775? We're going in 25s at the moment at $750,000. Who would raise it by another quarter on top? At 750 now, just remember, 767 square meters of land. At $750,000, make it 7 3/4 now. At 7 1/2, the winning bid. First chance, twice. Third and final call at $750,000. I do understand, folks, it can be a momentous occasion. You could be a little bit nervous, but just remember, you've got to bid to buy here today. Our owners are absolutely genuine. They are committed to selling. They want to find our new owner as well. Just be sure that with your efforts, we're going to help you get across the line. At $750 now, I would have thought $775, young couple. $825, good move at $825,000. Raising the stakes there at $825, and I love to think $850. Could I say another 25 on top now at $825,000, leading and thriving out, raising the stakes at 8 1/4, first time at $825,000. Could I say $850 anywhere? Twice $850 it is. A counter bid there, a bundle at $850, in action at $850 now. Could I say maybe a little bit further? You're doing so well at this point in time. $850,000 at 8 1/2 now. Love to think at least another quarter on top, but at $850, that is the winning bid now. Don't let it slip through our fingers at $850,000 and going once. $850, twice. $850,000. Third and final time at $850,000. At 70, okay, $870,000. $880 it is then. A quick counter bid there at $880. Could I say 9 there or 9 on your behalf, sir? At $880,000 now it is against you. 3 of your winners. Should only give you a little bit of confidence. It confirms the desirability. I guess what a wonderful location. Beautiful court position. $880,000. Could I say a further 20 on top, folks? At $880 the lead now. Call it a neat 9. At $880 the winning bid. First chance now. $880,000. Could I say 900? Second call, front and center.
905.
At 905, good move. At 905,000 and 915. There we go, $915,000 and serve back against you. Love to think maybe 925. At $915,000 now, who will call it 10 to make it 925. But at 915, the leading bid, first chance now. At $915,000 at 20 is it? At 20, okay. $920,000, revising his bid at 20 it is now. At 920 now, could I say 30? At $920,000 and going here, first chance. At $920,000 for the second call. At $925. At 25 it is then at $925,000. Good maneuver, sir. Loving your work. First time at $925,000. Second call, 30. At 30 it is now. At $930,000. Loving your strategy, sir. At $930,000, could I say 35? At $930,000 now. First time at 930. Twice. Third.
945.
45, good. 55 now, naturally at $955,000. Gentleman means business at 955,000 at 60. At 60 it is then. Loving your work, sir. Come to all our auctions if you like. At $960,000, can I say maybe 970? At $960,000 now with you, sir. First time at $960,000 now. Twice at 960 now. Third and final call at 960,000. Art, you got some news?
We're selling, ladies and gentlemen.
Brilliant, folks. We're
on the market.
There we go. On the market, and it goes here today, folks, at $960,000. If there is no further advance, the property will be sold, unreserved, and selling. It is against you, young couple. Haven't forgotten about you, starter. At $960,000, we sell away. No better bid. It goes at $960,000.
975.
975, 985, and 985. Good. Swift rebuttal there at $985,000. Now, I'd love to think maybe a round up to $1 million there, but at 985, at 985, and selling we are. Just remember, once the contract hits my hand, the property will be sold, it will be bought. Late bid simply won't be accepted. At $985,000 and going first time at 85. Now we sell twice now at 985,000 and going. We sell
995.
995.
105.
105 at $1,005,000 at $1,005,000 scale for this home. Tri-level, split level living at $1,005,000. Just make sure you give it your all. Leave without regret, folks, at $1,005,000. Anything further, guys? Anything more? Just remember, dig deep. This is a beautiful residence, a beautiful part of the world here in Wantirna. At $1,005,000, we sell away. No better bid. It goes at 1,005. First, second, third time now at $1,005,000. Anything left from yourselves? Anything more? We sell. No further advance. Any better bid? Thank you. You've been fantastic. At $1,005,000 it is with you, sir. Young couple against Jen. To anyone else that has been holding back, now is the time and chance at
5,000.
10. 1,010,000.
1,020,000.
1,020,000. With emphasis there at $1,020,000 at 1.02 million at $1,020,000. Yeah, loving your work at 1.02. You've been so great at $1,020,000. You sure? You gave your all, yeah? Thank you so much. You've been absolutely fantastic. At $1,020,000 now at 1.02. No better bid. It goes, folks, at $1,020,000. It's selling first time at $1,020,000. Twice, third, and final call. Sure, done, finished now. Going, sold. Congratulations, well done. An absolutely sterling effort there. To all the underbidders, thank you. Thank you. You've been absolutely fantastic. On behalf of the whole team here at Harcourts Wantirna, we bid you farewell. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.